Have you ever looked around the Y and thought, I love this place. The people are great, I feel like I'm making a difference, and it seems like I'm at home.
If so, then the Y might be a great career for you, and career possibilities are endless at the Y. There are numerous types of roles, from those who lead programs to specialized areas such as finance and human resources, to organizational leadership, vice presidents, and CEOs. And the Y is located in over 10,000 communities in the U.S., as well as more than 120 countries throughout the world.
A career in the Y isn't a typical step-by-step ladder. It's more of a lattice where entry points, paths, and connections can happen in any direction. The beauty of the Y is that there are numerous career paths. Whether you're seeking new responsibilities in your current role, interested in a new position, and even the unique opportunity to invent positions that don't yet exist. People begin their careers in the Y from many different starting points. For instance, if we look at CEOs from across the Y movement, many of them started their Y career in leader-level positions, like childcare, camping, or aquatics. Some of them bridged in from for-profit organizations. Others began their service as volunteers, part-time staff, or program participants. It doesn't really matter where you start. It's what you do when you get here that matters.
It's also more of a lattice because it's not always about moving up the ladder. Many Y leaders stay within a leadership level or even a position and grow in their career by taking on new and different responsibilities, such as a vice president who may lead program development at one Y and later membership at another, and then maybe something in leadership development at YUSA. In addition, many find just the right role and love the community they're in, and have a fulfilling career in that role for 20 years or more. They continue to grow in leadership by developing skills and taking on new and different projects and responsibilities. If you have the drive to make a positive difference in the lives of others, coupled with the willingness to learn and grow, you can have a successful, meaningful career at the Y.
Everyone has the opportunity to lead at the Y. So the phrase leadership development is one you'll encounter a lot, and for good reason. Leaders at the Y are cause-driven. What do we mean by that? Cause-driven leaders dedicate their time and initiative towards strengthening community. They think, act, and communicate in ways that nurture the potential of youth, improve the nation's health and well-being, and give back to and support our neighbors.
So, how do you become a cause-driven leader at the Y? Well, we have a model to follow to assist in your journey, the Leadership Competency Model. The Leadership Competency Model is the foundation of leadership development at the Y. The model defines 18 leadership competencies. Competencies? They're the leadership knowledge, skills, and behaviors needed for success in the Y at all staff levels. Through intentional development, you can build a competency. The model is organized into 4 disciplines of cause-driven leadership. Mission advancement, advancing the Y's promise to strengthen community. Collaboration, working with, understanding, and developing others. Operational effectiveness, ensuring relevance, effectiveness, and sustainability. Personal growth, developing continually to adapt to new challenges. Each of the 18 leadership competencies falls into one of the disciplines. The model is also organized into 4 levels of leadership. Leader, positions like lifeguards and childcare staff. Team leader, positions like wellness or membership directors. Multi-team or branch leader, positions like executive directors or school-age care directors with multiple sites. And organizational leader, people with a C and an O in their title, like CEO, COO, and CFO, and also vice presidents. And the final component is behavior descriptions. Behavior descriptions define how you think, act, and communicate once you've mastered the competency at that particular leadership level. Each leadership level requires you to gain a deeper mastery of that competency. So basically, you're always building on what you've learned.
You might be asking, why should I develop my leadership competencies? As cause-driven leaders, it's important that we expand beyond the areas we're comfortable in. We need to be able to demonstrate a wide range of skills, knowledge, and behaviors that will help us bring about meaningful change in individuals and communities. Everyone, regardless of staff level, benefits from continuous learning and development. Yes, we're asking you to stretch and work outside your comfort zone, but we guarantee you'll discover interests and strengths you may never have even known you had. So, how do I get started? Good question. There are 2 things you can do right now. Create a development plan and begin the leadership certification.
A development plan creates a roadmap for you to develop leadership competencies and progress toward your career in the Y. This plan helps you assess your leadership competencies and determine which ones to develop. At the Y, we believe the best way to develop yourself is through the 70-20-10 learning model. The model says 70% of learning takes place in real life through on-the-job experiences. 20% of learning and development comes from coaching, feedback, and observing and working with role models. 10% of learning comes from formal education, things like trainings, books, and self-study. Your supervisor ensures you have a development plan and the work opportunities to enhance your skills while providing you with ongoing coaching and support. Your YMCA fosters your leadership development through creating an organizational culture that supports your efforts. YUSA provides affordable training and resources. Remember, you are in charge of your career and your professional development at the Y. Optimal development occurs when all 4 work together. Decide today. Make a commitment now to take ownership of your leadership development.
This brings us to the second critical part of leadership development at the Y, and that is our leadership certification system. Remember those 4 leadership levels we mentioned before? You can achieve a leadership certification for 3 of those levels: team leader, multi-team or branch leader, and organizational leader. There are a number of requirements, like courses, experiences, or tests, to earn these leadership certifications. Earning your leadership certification validates that you have actively engaged in developing the competencies for a particular leadership level and that you are prepared to advance in the Y as a cause-driven leader. Together, the leadership competency model and leadership certification give you a strategic and intentional approach to your leadership and career development at the Y. They're designed to help you build the skills, abilities, and knowledge you'll need to learn, grow, and thrive in our organization. If you align your passion and leadership competencies, you will have the opportunity to strengthen community through youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. Our communities need passionate, cause-driven leaders like you who are dedicated to developing leadership competencies and making a career in the Y. Are you up to the challenge?